Crikey, blokes, and we're here in the Amazon jungle to watch as Wedge here tries to do stuff. I'm not really sure what. I've never seen this game before.
So you're a hunting expert, are you?
Not really.
No.
I'm just copying this Australian bad accent.
That could be worse. You could be copying that masturbating monkey down there.
I don't think he's masturbating. I think he has to go really, really badly. He's bouncing up and down, going, I gotta go, I gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, go, go.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
All right, well, the
Yes.
track note's going, so shall we jump into the game?
Go ahead.
All right,
As
so
you
you're
can see,
playing-
people, we're here with Pitfall 2, The Lost Caverns by David Crane. Adventurers Edition by Mike Lorenzon.
Copyright 1983 and 1984 by Activision.
Right, here we go.
Who later became the devil.
By the way, that is not a monkey, or that is a mountain lion.
That it's masturbating standing up mountain lion.
Now, there's a completely non-violent game, so you have to dodge everything.
Screw that.
I like my violence like I like my... Okay, no, I don't know where that's going.
Yeah,
With the
let's
classic,
not.
Scorpions. Now we got frogs.
Oh boy, frogs.
Leapfrog.
Frogger.
Jump.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yep.
sparkly gold.
Then we get better music when we grab the gold bar.
So,
this is ahead of
Wedge,
its
what's
time,
the
man.
plot?
Plot?
Well, he's on an expedition and he's misplaced his niece and his pet lion.
I see.
And
So
also...
that lion is his.
Here, let me show you what happens when you touch an enemy. This is one of the first games with a checkpoint system. Now remember, this is 1983. Most games had lives still. How many games can you remember where you get sent back all the way?
This is sort of boring to watch. So that's his lion, and it looks to be scared. I guess it's supposed to be scared.
I guess that works.
And he's also looking for his niece. Tell me, how do you misplace your lion and your niece? You know, if you
That's-
misplace them together, the lion might eat the niece.
I fail at this. Alright, well.
Let's run away, because I touched something. Ah!
It's a bug! Oh, no!
Bugs, ugly!
You know, this is going to get old really fast if we keep having to watch it slide back every time.
Yeah, I'm just a little rusty. Here, let me show you what happens when you try to go grab the mountain lion right away.
Why is he gonna try and eat you?
If it's your mountain lion, why can't you just get it?
The
Or
rat
was that
pushed
it?
me off.
Oh, is that it, the rat?
I think it's a rat.
Rats. Why did it have to be rats?
Curses! Rats! Boiled again.
But yeah, the interesting thing is David Crane designed an entire chip for the Atari 2600 version so it could do the screen scrolling and that music track. You couldn't do music like this in Atari 2600 back in 1983.
May well be the
Unfortunately-
very first in-cart chip.
Unfortunately, the chip never really got used much because the crash came while this game was in development, and it was released in 1984.
Ah, so this game existed after the crash.
I take it the plus sign was a checkpoint?
Yep. So you touch those, you go back there. It's also, you might notice, pretty much one of the first games with a Metroid-style map.
You know, that landing should kill him. Or at least break his legs. Then he'd be
You lose
limping
points.
around.
What, you want him to break a leg?
What do you
I'm
have
just
against
saying.
Pitfall Harry?
Could be worse, could be Super Pitfall.
Yeah, David Crane had nothing to do with Super Pitfall.
I know.
Who made that?
Oh, I can't remember. Some Japanese company, wasn't it?
I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not sure if I should jump off here.
Jump, 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 jump!
Break the legs,
Yeah.
break the legs.
Don't you want to get that gold bar? It's sparkly glowy.
Yeah, it's just points. I'll be here all day if I try grabbing.
No, his hand really, his hand pointing forward sometimes really look like it's in the wrong place to be a hand.
Are you trying to say something, Clovis?
Well, it looks like something else.
I see.
You, dirty mind.
Well, if you're gonna think that way, just look at his, torso there. Come on.
It looks like he's got his wang out, and it's got a green condom on it or something. And now we're riding a balloon.
That is one epic balloon.
You know,
Hey, they had
considering
these
it's...
in Super Pitfall. Where do you think they got it
What?
from? Oh, great. I'm so gonna fail at that.
There's his niece!
And there's
And we're
Scorpion.
dead. And now we get to scroll all the way back as a ghost, going through walls and stuff.
Hey, Scorpions.
Apparently we lose points for all the time it takes us to get back.
Yeah, I can fast forward through that if you like.
That-
No, it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, we're playing the Atari 800 version, which is, it was a superior system to the 2600, so it didn't require the in-cartridge chip. Also, since the code was so easy to port over, the designer actually designed an entire second world. Alright, got niece.
Aha! Now my
Hello
brother
there.
will not murder me.
And we just sort of stuck her in his pocket.
So
Pretty
he's-
much.
So he's Guybrush Threepwood.
Yeah, but I don't remember the last time Guybrush Threepwood stuck a person in his pocket.
He stuck a person's head in his pocket once.
Not quite the same thing, but gross.
Scorpions are my bane. But they're not as bad as,
Get over here!
Right, time for Leap of Faith.
Leap! Crunch, there goes his legs.
Now there's the Raj Diamond, which is one of the ever required items to finish the game. Now, if you hadn't played this before, you would have no idea where that was.
And why do we need the diamond?
Because the game says
The-
so.
Pretty much. No, no, miss! Ah.
No! And he's in
Curses!
water.
To hell with water!
I hate when that happens. Jump just wrong. It does that. I'll fix it. Hold on. Air.
By
Eat it.
Oh,
Hug an eel.
electric eel.
Not the eel.
How do we know it's an electric eel?
Because it's blinking.
Oh, clearly. That's how we know it's electric.
Well, why else would it be blinking? It's a 2600 game, Clovis. How else were you supposed to know?
Actually, it's not a 2600 game. We're playing on the Atari 800,
Ooh.
Yeah, it's an actual.
which is a computer.
Ooh.
See, this is Atari's computer line.
Okay, so we're playing a primitive computer games. My point still stands.
I'm just gonna ride the ladder down. Safer.
This ladder goes on forever.
This is the ladder that goes on, my friends.
It goes on and on without end.
Some people started climbing it not knowing what it was. Now they're trapped climbing it forever just because.
Oh,
This is
I don't
ladder
wanna
that
go
goes
down.
on and
Oh,
on,
shit.
my friend.
Until it hits the water.
Yeah, and then that would be
Ah.
really unfortunate.
Fear of the bats. Count Dracula is bringing them to you.
Dracula ripping off frontal floss.
Yeah, let's not go there.
So at this point, we only have the lion to grab.
Ray Lions!
An interesting
Now, at the end of the
trivia.
game,
Tigers
that'd be
and the-
short.
What about the tigers and the bears?
We didn't bring any pet tigers or bears.
Well, then you can't say oh my.
Good.
What, you don't want to say oh my?
No.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
Just so you know, we're directly below him now, so we have to climb up all this way.
Hooray. This game is boring.
And this was the entirety of the game on the Atari 2600?
Yep.
Wow. Past for
Wait, what?
So we're
Exactly.
we're about to finish what was the 2600 game.
Yeah.
Damn.
And how does the diamond help?
Because the game
It-
says so.
Can't finish the game without it.
I see, because the diamond why we originally came here before we lost them?
Well, diamonds
I
are
think that's
Girl's best friend.
I think that's what we came here for in the first place. That's the plot.
And then we lost them. Any idea how we lost them?
Well, you know,
I don't think so.
he's smoking some coke, and he just forgets, and they just walked off, and
He
and it
needs
could
the
happen to
diamond to
anybody.
pay for his coke?
Exactly. And it could happen to anybody. Come on, man.
So you go to the Amazon to get some nice coke. But then you find out you rack up a tab, gotta get a rare diamond to pay for it, but you're so coked up looking for the diamond that you lose your niece and lion.
Yes, that's
Pretty much. Well, originally they weren't going to have the Beast and the Lion, but it was a tie-in with the Saturday morning cartoon that was canceled while this was in development.
So originally the whole point of the game was just to touch the diamond.
I don't know, actually. Hey, remember, this guy who brought us a boy in his blob.
Why does this music make me want to sing I'm working on the railroad all the live long day?
This game makes
there?
me go, oh my god, there's nothing here. This has got to be the worst game ever.
There's a lot of stuff here, but it's just repeats of what we've already seen. Can't we see another level? This is really, really boring.
Yeah, see, this is the part David Crane designed, and it's not even half as good as the second world, so you kind of wonder, what was he busy doing? Well, I guess he was designing that ship.
Ah, eccentric geniuses.
So now that we have the diamond, the rat's going to leave us alone, I guess.
Well, the rat's distracted by the shiny.
Oh yeah, you reminded me of something. We could get him right now, but instead, it's revenge time.
Oh, ho, ho.
Uh-huh.
I thought you said this was a non-violent game. What'd you do, step on him?
We're going to give the
I don't
line
know.
to the
I think
rat.
I think I just stuffed him in my pocket too.
And we're going to give him to the rat. We're going to give the rat to the lion.
Bon appetit?
And now the monolith has opened to take us to 2001.
Prepare for psychedelic light infusion in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dr. Brain Computer!
Well, that's the entirety of the original version developed by David Crane.
Wow,
Now
if
send
I
us
got
to
that
the
game
second
for Christmas, I would be like, gypped.